Hi, I'm Deanna Busteed, and today we're going to be doing a little yoga session to focus on mindfulness, movement, and some strength. Are you ready to get started? Let's begin with our hands in at our heart center. Let's take a nice deep breath in, filling up the lungs, holding the breath, and then exhaling deeply and fully. And again, nice deep breath in, hold the breath, and then exhale deeply and fully. Feel free to soften or close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths, noticing your breath, bringing your attention to your body and to your breath. Maybe while you're focusing on your breath, set an intention today for your practice. Maybe you're here to get some good strength and flexibility. Maybe you're here for a little bit of time to yourself. Maybe you're here to practice being in the present moment. Maybe you're just here because you want to move and to groove and to feel good. One more breath. All right, let's move on to all fours. Let's place our hands right beneath our shoulders and our knees below our hips. And we'll just start with a gentle cat and cow. Inhaling and rounding through the low back, looking in at your belly button, and then exhaling, lifting your head, lifting your tail. And again, inhaling and exhaling. Remembering that throughout this class, do movements that feel good, pay attention to your body, and if anything doesn't feel good, leave it out. A couple more times like this, warming up the spine, paying attention to your breath and to your body, forgetting about all the cares and the worries, except for what's going on right here on your mat. Nice job. Let's come into a flat back position. Let's extend our right arm and our left leg. And then let's bring that side down. Let's extend our left arm and our right leg. And then bring that side in again. Right arm and left leg. And then left arm and right leg. Just breath with some movement. Feel free to modify this by making the movement smaller. Just lifting up an arm and a leg separately, doing it faster to warm yourself up. Your body, you choose, you decide what you do. Let's do a couple more like this. Just warming up, simple movements, breath with movement. Nice job. Last time. Great. Let's open up our knees. Let's push our hips back and reach our arms over our head. Take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs, and then exhale deeply and fully. Again, deep breath in, filling up the lungs, and exhaling deeply and fully. Nice job. Let's transition back to an all fours position. Let's take our left foot and step it in between our hands, and let's reach our arms up high to the sky. Let's press our hips gently forward, and maybe look up. Let's bring our hands on either side of our front foot. Let's bring our knees together, press our hips all the way forward, lift our heels to our seat, tuck our elbows in and lower down slowly, hugging the elbows by your side, letting your chest hit the floor. Tucking the elbows in and looking down, inhale, press an imaginary marble forward, lift up your forehead, your nose, your chin, tiny little back bend or cobra, and relax down to the floor. Press into your hands, put your hips up and all the way back, opening up the knees, getting a nice stretch in your back. Deep breath in and exhale all the air out. On the next inhale, come forward onto all fours again. This time, let's step our right foot in between our hands, lift our arms up high to the sky, press our hips gently forward, maybe look up. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Either side of your foot, bring your knees together, press your hips all the way forward, hug your heels to your seat, tuck those elbows in, lower down, chest hits, flip the feet, extend the spine up, little baby cobra, lower all the way down, press your hips up and all the way back, opening up the knees. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time. And out. Nice job. Come on to all fours. Again, let's step our left foot in between our hands. Let's bring our arms up high to the sky. Let's press our hips all the way forward. This time, let's bring our arms down to goalpost arms, goddess arms. We're gonna press back, squeeze your chest together. Forward, open up, press closed. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling to open, exhaling to close. A few more times. Breath with movement, breathing in and breathing out. Last one. Press your hips forward, sweep your arms all the way up, maybe a little bit more of a back bend, looking up. Bring your hands into your heart center, bring your hands on either side of your front foot. Let's bring our knees back together. Press your hips all the way forward, hug your heels to your seat, tuck your elbows in and lower all the way down. Rest the tops of your feet. Again, extend your spine. Maybe this time you come up a little bit higher, still leaving the hips on the ground. Coming all the way down. Hips go up and all the way back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, coming up to all fours. This time we step our right foot forward in between our hands. Reach your arms up high to the sky, pressing your hips forward. Again, maybe a little bit of extension. Extension can look different for everyone. This time let's bring our arms down and out like you're hugging a big tree. You're gonna press away from your foot and hug your arms in, and then press forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Add breath with movement. You got it. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do a few more like this. Working the muscles of our chest, drawing the abs in and up, keeping the shoulders soft, working that leg. Nice job. Press all the way forward, reach your arms up. Again, maybe a little bit back. Extension of the spine within you. Range of motion. Hands come back in towards your heart center. Bring your hands on either side of your front foot. Bring your knees together. Press your hips forward. Heels to your seat. Tuck your elbows in. Lower down. Flip your feet. And again, let's extend the spine. Maybe coming up. Rolling the shoulders back and down. And then roll all the way down. Press your hips up. And all the way back. Nice job. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, one more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming again up onto all fours. Stepping our left foot in between our hands. We're going to press our hands into the mat. We're going to tuck our back toe underneath us. And we're going to come into a runner's lunge. Taking your left hand, place it on top of your knee. And then maybe your right hand on top of your knee, lifting up your spine. Look up. Maybe you reach your arms up into the air. And let's bring our arms, again, down into goddess arms. You're going to press off the front leg and squeeze your chest. Hips are low, spine is long. And if this doesn't work for you, you can absolutely just hold your runner's lunge position. You can keep your hands on the floor. You can even drop your knees to the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, squeeze, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Active back leg. Core is in nice and tight. Two more. Last one. Bring your arms in, they may be up. And again, if extension is in your practice, you can add it here. Sometimes extension just looks like this. You're just looking up at where the wall meets the ceiling. Bring your hands into your heart center. We're going to actually take your left hand and place it on the floor or a block outside your left foot. And let's see if we can't peel open to the right. You can always tuck your hand behind your back, breathing in and breathing out. And then we come back to the center. Again, lift up tall. Maybe cross your right elbow on top of your left knee, pulling and drawing the abs in and up and lifting off the leg. Yeah. And then if it's available to you, you can extend your hand to the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice job. Another breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Take your hands on either side of your front foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right into a plank. Rock forward onto your toes. Tuck your elbows in and lower down. Flip your feet. And again, let's extend our spine. Hips go up and all the way back. Child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Breathing in breathing out. Coming into all fours. This time we step our right foot in between our hands. We're going to come up onto the ball of the back foot. Again, bring your right hand on top of your right knee, and then your left hand on top of your right knee. Reach your arms up high to the sky. Bring your arms out wide, and you're going to press off the front leg and hug in, and then open, squeeze closed. Inhaling and exhaling. Now your spine stays nice and tall. Be careful not to lean over the front leg. And we're just bending and extending. Again, if this is too much, you can always just hold your lunge. You can always drop your knee to the floor. Doing the same thing on your knee. Breathing in, breathing out. A few more like this. Hugging the chest in, working the chest, drawing the abs in. Breathe. Sure you're getting warm. Nice job. Lean all the way forward, reach your arms up, and again, if extension feels good, add it here. Bring your hands into your heart center. Right hand goes to the outside of your right foot, and then peel open to the left. Again, drawing these shoulders down into your back, pulling the abs in. You can always bring your hand behind your back. The twist is coming from your waist. Don't force it. Breathe in and out. Nice job. Come back to the center. Rise up tall. Cross your left elbow on top of your right knee. And look over your right shoulder. That feels good. You can take your left hand and bring it to the floor. Make it a little bit more of a significant twist. Again, always inviting you to put your hand behind your back. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice job. One more breath. Let's come on back up. Taking your hands on either side of your front foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Rock forward onto those toes. Tuck your elbows in, lower all the way down. Flip your feet. This time we're going to extend our spine, inviting you to go into up dog. And then hips go up and all the way back. We're in downward facing dog for the first time. Walk your feet out, pedaling your feet. So you're in an upside down V here. You're pressing actively away from the floor. Shoulders are pulling down into your back. You are more than welcome to bend your knees a lot to get your spine really flat, right? And then you can try to soften your heels down as much as you can. It doesn't matter if they never reach the mat. Again, pedaling your feet sometimes feels nice. Bending your knees a lot can feel really nice. And then trying to lengthen out through the backs of the legs. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. And one more time. Deep breath in and exhale. Let's look in between our hands. You're going to take your left foot and step it in between your hands. Let's lower your back heel and come on up into warrior one. We're going to clasp our hands together. And I really want you to bend into this. I want you to bend your elbows and then push off your front leg and extend. It's bend and extend, bend and extend. Feel free to adjust your feet at any time. Bend and extend. We're working our triceps. Elbows are pulling in towards the sides of your head. Your abdominals are drawing in and up. Your ribs are softly against your body. Working those triceps. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. Last one. Hold here. Reach your arms open again. I invite you to extend your spine. Nice job. Come back up tall. Let's open up into warrior two. Sliding your shoulders down into your back. Bending your front knee. Pressing the thigh out on the left side. Now we're going to straighten the leg and pull our elbows in. And then reach out. Pull it in. Reach it out. Pull it in. Notice my shoulders are right over my hips. Not leaning to the right, not leaning to the left. A few more like this. Breathing, moving, working our back. Let's settle into warrior two. Let's flip our front palm to the ceiling and then lengthen through your sides. and fold back. Peaceful warrior, reverse your warrior. Soften those shoulders. One more breath. Let's come on back up into warrior two. Place your left elbow on top of your left thigh. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling and try to lean back. Shoulders are stacked. Hips are open. You can look up at the ceiling. You can look down at the floor. You can look straight ahead. You're bending that front knee. You can always extend your hand to the floor, to a block. You can also feel free to take a bind. Whatever is in your practice works great. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's come back into side angle pose. Using our abdominals, we're going to come back up into warrior two. Let's straighten our front leg, lengthen through our side, and let our left hand fall down to our leg. Again, stacking our shoulders as much as we can. Find strength in your legs, strengthen your core. Breathing in, breathing out. Just breathe. Last time. Using our abdominals, maybe softening our legs to come up. Let's cartwheel our hands. Take our left foot and bring it back to meet our right. Rock forward onto our toes. Tuck our elbows in, lower down. Chest hits first. Flip your feet. Extend your spine. Hips go up and all the way back. Again, we're in downward facing dog. So here, I invite you to do whatever feels good. Again, bending the knees, pedaling the feet. Some people even like to sway their hips from left to right. That's great. Whatever feels good here is awesome. Let's settle into our downward facing dog. Again, shoulders down away from our ears. Take a deep breath in and out. On the next inhale, your right hand comes in between your feet. Lower your back heel and bring your arms all the way up. And again, we're going to bring our hands together and bend our front knee. We're going to bend our elbow and then push off the front leg. Again, working those triceps. Our triceps don't get a lot of love. We don't use them unless we purposely work them. So we're going to try to strengthen our triceps while we strengthen our leg and strengthen our core. Just a reminder, this is too much. You can just hold your position just like this. Breathing, focusing on your breath and your movement, trying to forget everything else. And we're going to hold here. We're going to open up into warrior two. Bend your front knee a lot. Press your thigh out on the right side and turn your left thigh in. Now we're going to press off our front leg, bring our arms up and over our head. Inhale, exhale. And if you prefer breath in the other direction, switch your breath. Whatever comes naturally to you is fantastic. Breathing in and breathing out. A few more like this. You got it. Just remember to breathe and to move. It's all good. Okay, let's hold here. Roll the shoulders back and down, and we reverse our warrior. Again, lengthen your sides. Doesn't matter how far you bend. Keep your sides nice and long. And then inhale, come back up to your warrior two. Let's bring our right elbow on top of our right thigh and reach our left arm up to the ceiling, stacking the shoulders. If you'd like to, you can extend your hand to the floor or to a block. Just remember to lean back. You can always take a bind here as well. Wrapping your right arm underneath your thigh and your arm behind your back and trying to reach for those hands. It's okay if they don't reach. Just try, give it a go. If not, take a break. You can always come back to your extended side angle, breathing in, breathing out. Nice job. Inhale, come on back up. Let's extend or straighten our front leg, lengthen through our side, and bring our hand anywhere that rests on your leg, just not your knee. And again, lean back, try to stack those shoulders, breathing in and breathing out. Triangle pose, one of my faves. Nice job. One more breath. Nice job. Come all the way up. You're gonna take your hands and cartwheel them. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Rock forward onto your toes. Tuck those elbows in. Lower down. Chest hits first. Flip those feet. Extend your spine. Hips go up and all the way back. Again, pedal out those feet. Hips are high. Heels are low. Let's walk our right foot in a little bit and let's extend our left leg into the air. Our hips are nice and level with the ground. And we're gonna take our left knee as we lower the hips and bring it to our left elbow. Nice. And then inhale, lift it up. Bring your knee to your nose, hug it in. Press it back up. Knee to your opposite elbow. And then kick it up and repeat. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift. Knee to your nose and up. Now bring it across your body and kick it up. One more time. Left knee to left elbow, knee to your nose, and then knee across the opposite side. And now we're just gonna pulse it into the center. Lower those hips, hug your knee in. Little pulses. Pull your knee to your nose. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick that leg up high. Find the floor with your foot. Come forward into your nice strong plank. Tuck your elbows in. Lower down. Chest hits first. Extend your spine. Hips go up and all the way back. Take a moment here. Again, do what feels good for you in your downward facing dog. Nice. Find your down dog. Again, bending the knees a lot, softening through the heels, pressing away from the floor. This time we raise our right foot up. Hips are nice and level. Lower your right knee over to your right elbow and then kick your leg up high. Knee to your nose and kick the leg up. Knee across, little twist. Opposite, right knee to right elbow, kick it up. Knee to your nose, kick it up. Knee across, kick it up. And last time through. Breathing, moving, strengthening. Now bring your knee to your nose, hug it in, lower those hips, and pulse it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick your leg up high to the sky. Lower the foot to the mat. You're in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. On the next inhale, let's come forward into plank. Tuck those elbows in. Lower down, chest hits first. Let's flip our feet, extend our spine, and our hips go up and all the way back. We're gonna go into dolphin here. So that means you come down onto your right forearm and then your left forearm. Make fists with your hands. Your head is off the mat. You walk your feet into about a hip width apart position. Hips are nice and high. Shoulders are pressing down away from the ears. Our arms are pressing into the mat. Head is off the mat. And breathe. You can walk your feet in as much as you want to get a nice stretch down the backs of the legs. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. Building strength. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice job. Let's come down onto our knees. Open up our knees. Press our hips all the way back. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice job. One more breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. Let's come forward a little bit. We're going to take our left arm and bring it out to a T. You're going to slide your arm through as we inhale and then exhale and lift it up. Inhale to slide it through and exhale to bring it up. Inhaling and exhaling. A few more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Slide your arm all the way through. You're going to rest on the outside of your shoulder. Maybe bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Maybe even behind your back. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. Let's bring your right hand to the mat. Come back up into all fours. And let's take our right arm and bring it out. We're going to slide it under and then lift it up. And slide it under and lift it up. A few more times, sliding it under, lifting up. Now, slide your arm through, rest on the outside of your right shoulder. Left arm comes up in the air. Maybe it comes behind your back. We're getting a nice, delicious twist. And our low back. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. You're going to take your left hand and bring it to the mat. Come up into all fours. We're going to inhale and round through our low back. And then exhale, lift up our head, lift up our tail. And again, inhale, rounding through our low back, lifting our head, lifting our tail. Come into a neutral posture. You're going to take your right leg and step it behind you. And we're going to bring our knee in towards our nose and between our hands. Straighten out the back leg and let your hips melt down into the mat. If this is uncomfortable, you can always take a block or a blanket and put it underneath your hip to support it, or you can just let your hips melt down. Our foot can be walked out at a little angle, definitely not at a 90-degree angle. That is not good for your knee. You can have your body laying forward on a block, resting your head if that feels good. Or you can have your head all the way down onto the ground, breathing in, breathing out. It can sometimes feel really nice to rock your forehead from side to side, maybe on the tops of your hands even. Breathing in and breathing out, just stretching through the hips. Nice, one more breath here. And then come on up. You can press into your hands, curl your back toe underneath you. Press up, back into all fours. Shake your hips left to right and right to left. And then find your neutral posture. Extend your left leg behind. Bring your knee in towards your nose and then rest it in between your hands, pressing your hips down, walking your foot forward a little bit so you're at a comfortable angle. And then again, you can be extended or you can actually relax down. Whatever feels good for you. And again, I invite you to maybe rock your forehead from side to side, breathing in and breathing out. Whatever feels good for you is great. Try to soften through the shoulders. Nice job. Let's do one more breath here. Nice. And then coming back up, pressing into your hands. Let's curl the back toe underneath you. Let's bring your knee back to the mat. Again, you're on all fours. Let's do a cat and a cow. So inhale, rounding through our low back. And then exhale, lifting our head, lifting our tail. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Let's take both of our hands and bring them to the left side of your mat. Curl your toes underneath you. Lift into your hands and swing your seat around. Take your hands behind your hamstrings. Tuck your tailbone under and roll all the way down. Center yourself on your mat. Let's hug your knees into your chest. Give them a nice, delicious hug. Breathing in and breathing out. If it feels good, you can make tiny little circles or big little circles on your mat in one direction and then pause and go in the other direction. Should feel really nice. Great. Let's extend your left leg out and pulling your right knee in super duper tight. Taking your right hand and bringing it to a T, left hand on top of your right knee. Cross that knee over your body for a nice, delicious twist. You can look over your right shoulder or you can look to the left. Whatever feels good for you. It's fantastic. Make sure you're breathing in and breathing out. Draw those muscles of your tummy in nice and tight. And then bring your head back to the center. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Again, give it a nice, delicious hug. Stretch it out on the mat. Extend your left knee in towards your chest. Pull it in nice and tight. Drawing the right leg away from you and the left knee in. Bring your left arm out to a T. Take your hand on top of your left knee. Right hand on top of your left knee. Bring it over the center line of your body. And then you can look in the direction of the leg or in the other direction. Always an option to extend the top leg, getting a nice stretch in the IT band, flexing the foot, pointing the foot, whatever feels good for you. Just remember to pull in your tummy muscles super duper tight And breathe. All right. Bring your head back to neutral if it's not already. Bring your knees into your chest. Maybe bring your knees wide towards your shoulders, feeling your spine nice and flat on the mat. You can rock from side to side, hugging those knees in super tight. We begin rocking and rolling. You can hold on to the tops of your feet or the backs of your hamstrings. Always a lot of fun. Roll like a ball. And then finally, we're going to rock up to a seated position. Find a comfortable, easy seated pose. Maybe place your hands on the tops of your legs. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And again, a nice deep breath in and out. You guys did an awesome job. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Namaste.